All right, welcome guys. So I'm gonna keep this brief, I'm gonna keep it short, and I'm gonna keep it to the point. Over the last several months, I've been building what I call my Femdom Destroyer course. And if you're anything like me, you've suffered with Femdom for years, and I can tell you, in all honesty, that I did not know if I was gonna make it out alive. And I, at a certain point, just thought I'm gonna be addicted to Femdom for the rest of my life. I'm never gonna have any meaningful relationships. I'm never going to amount to anything. And I was just in this endless pit of self-sabotage, despair, relapse, and addiction. And I might get out for a little bit and think that everything was finally gonna go okay, and then I would relapse, and then I would fall back into depression. And it drove me absolutely nuts, because for years I felt like I just was not living up to my potential. And I was always like, why? I feel like I just don't have control, and I feel like I'm a smart guy. I think I would like to hope that I'm, at least, decent on a lot of things, competent in many ways, and I just couldn't hack it, and I kept on relapsing, and it drove me crazy. And I decided, I would oftentimes even search online for different resources, and I really couldn't find that much. I mean, I had seen some stuff on porn addiction. I mean, there are courses on that, but when it came to actual Femdom, I was like, I really can't find that many resources. So I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm going to create my own communities. I'm going to create my own social syndicates where guys can come together. And I'm going to show guys that are deep down in despair that you absolutely can, from a core inner change, and it takes work. And this course that I've designed, Femdom Destroyer, is the title that I'm going with, I'm the only creator, is I've designed it as 12 months. So we start with beginning stages and energy work and release work, and we go through an entire 12-month course where we reach and we claw and we climb to higher and higher paradigms and levels. And the ultimate culmination of the course is ending with a core identity shift. And while I've already taken a few guys through this preliminary process, I can absolutely say that it is 100% doable for every single guy. But the caveat is, you have to want it, you have to have high energy, and you have to be willing to put in the work. But even if you are extremely depressed, I can tell you that I suffered from potential, suicidal thoughts, as well as just ultimate despair and thinking that I was going to live this way for the rest of my life. And I can tell you that no matter who you are, you absolutely have unlimited potential, and you absolutely have the ability to change. So what I'm trying to urge you is, don't let more days go to waste. Don't let more energy go down the drain, and don't waste years of your life, because ultimately life is short. And while it's okay to have little addictions for a time, you don't want this to become your life, and it easily can. And I've seen it happen. And even after me doing research online and looking into like some of the oldest guys, man, I've seen guys like on Twitter that are into like humiliation. They're like 70 years old. Don't let that happen to you. And it takes a lot of work to get out. But the goal of this course is really as a personal development course. It's targeted on Femdom, and it's a way for you to retrain your life step by step, month after month. I'll be there the entire time. I've got secret groups that I've made. There's about 10 hours of video right now, and I'll be constantly uploading more and more content all the time. I'll talk about stuff in there with personal development. The whole course is outlined, but I also have tons of bonus sections where I look at everything from what makes you relapse, the psychology of Femdom, building new meaningful relationships. I look at dating stuff. I look at nutrition stuff. I look at exercise stuff. I look at everything. It is extremely comprehensive. I put in dozens and dozens of hours. I've got probably going on 100 videos in there, maybe not 100, maybe like 50, but I've got a ton of content. And ultimately, it's my way of creating something both to help me, because it was something that I struggled with for so long, and I didn't know why I kept on doing this to myself. I didn't know why I kept on self-sabotaging. I didn't know why I couldn't break out of this. And I know how dark a place that it can be, and my goal with this is so that as many people as I can help and show them that it is possible, and help really build your core confidence and core value and core identity. That's really the recurring theme of the course, is working towards that level. Because what I found is that once you can do that, and I'm willing to work with you, you have to want it. Say, I want it. Say, I'm going to take action, and I've had enough of this. I'm jumping. I'm taking action. You have to want it. But what I found is that if I can work with people over time, we can do damage, we can really affect change, we can get to the point where we've rebuilt you at a core level. And once you do that, that's when femdom and all those other addictions really dissolve away. So I'm super excited. This is my little ad and plug for it. And I think you guys are going to be pretty pleased with it. I put in a ton of work, and I will continue to put in a ton of work. Femdom Destroyer, I'm dropping it tonight. That's all. Hope you guys enjoy it. I know it's going to affect a lot of change. I'm out.